Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm very sorry that I couldn't connect to you for almost 2 weeks or more than that actually, but I'm sorry for that because I was not able to find content to make videos actually, and also my days were not going that much well. So today is my birthday and I thought that I should reconnect to you on this day because it's an important day in my life, of course, and so I thought I should get reconnected with you all, and I got content as well. So yeah, so my today's video, as you know, it's about book review and film review. So it's basically about a book review that I'm reading recently. I've read a lot of books. So you have seen my book collections already: fictional, non-fictional, and romantic, every genre of books I have. Whatever I have, like, not a big collection, but I'll be doing some review on books, and also I have seen their films. So obviously, so I'll start this with the Nicholas Sparks books, Dear John. You have seen this book with me before as well. So you see, I love romantic books, as I've told earlier as well. So this was with me for a very long time, but I didn't read it, but I read it recently, and I've also seen the film in April and something. So I thought, why not do a review without a spoiler and just get to you the things that are differences, and just make a review of this book. So Dear John is a romantic novel. As you know, that Nicholas Sparks only writes romantic novels. So this book is basically the book where there's a character named John, who is obviously the main character. He is an army person, and he falls in love with this girl named Savannah when he goes for the vacation, and they both fall in love eventually, and so they go to spend the time. So Savannah had this best friend called Tim, who always loved her from the beginning, and he didn't ever told her that he used to love her. So this is the basic story. So as John is in army, so he doesn't get a lot of time to come back to vacation or meet Savannah. So that's how their life gets tangled. So they don't meet very often. They have struggles in them, and that's all about it. So this is the main basic of the story, that the incident of 9/11, as you know, that has happened, Osama bin Laden and all this things. So due to that, their lives has completely changed. So what has changed, I'll not tell you. So this is you have to read the book for that. So this is the book story as well as the film, which is Dear John. Now the book has a ending which is not that much of the ending of which the film has. The film has given a different ending. So I'll tell one thing that is quite a spoiler, but the thing is that in the film, Tim has been said as as something old, not the same age of Savannah, but in the book, Tim is same age of Savannah. It's the same, and they're like best friends from childhood and something. And something has been really cutted down in the films, the struggles, and it has been just briefed a lot, but you see, when you read this book, you will cry a lot. Like, if you are emotional fool like me, you will really literally cry. The part 2, 3 part, you will just cry out loud. But if you see the film is not similar to book, as I said earlier as well, because there are a lot of differences between the film and the book. Of course, the ending as well, that I said, that what has not been given in the book, that has been given in the film. So there are differences, but the emotion of the film, that you cry a lot in this book as well as in the film. Because I've finished this book that day, I cried a lot, and then I watched the film, also I cried a lot. So this is the same emotion that the film has catched, and it has really touched my heart. I know that there are plenty of differences ending, and there are problems. The ending is the main thing, and that's I'm saying all the time, that there is a difference. If you want to know that, read this book and then watch the film. Don't watch the film earlier and then read the book, because the film will give you something that you would expect it to give, and when you read the book, you don't get it, and you will be like sad, you know. So before getting to the film, you have to read this book. So yeah, I mean, I will not say it's a good ending or it's a bad ending. That's you have to find out. But this was my review for Dear John, which I have read recently, and I have like completed recently, and I have also seen the film recently. So I basically loved both of them, and I loved the book. This is one of my favorite of Nicholas Sparks. So as you know, my Nicholas Sparks favorite book is Safe Haven, which whose film I have not yet seen, but most probably I'll see in a couple of days, and I'll review that as well. So this is about Dear John today. I reviewed this book, and I hope that you'll at least read this book, because this is very beautiful story, and you really get to connect that thing, the letters, everything. So this was my review for Dear John today. And you know, there is this friend of mine who really doesn't like bad endings, serial intense love stories, you know, intense films. That this one is also intense like that. So I tell him all the time that just read this or just see this movie. It has bad ending, but just watch it. It's intense, it's good. But he will not, because it's intense and it is bad ending. He doesn't want to read that. So it's not right. If you love romantic things, so you must see everything. So that's what my thing is. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you really learned about this book a little bit, and the differences between the film and the book. So must read the book first and then the film. So I'll review next some other book of Nicholas Sparks. Till then, bye bye.